Hey guys, so have any of you ever had a leather wallet, belt, coin purse, or the band for the watch that you've really liked, and ever wondered how it was made, how the designs were made, and all that, things like that? All the things like that were done? Well, in this recording, I'm going to show you how some of that stuff is done. So, a long time ago, I knew a friend of my grandfather's who did this stuff. Mostly, he did it for money. He was really good at it. He would have people would custom order things like belts, wallets, even purses, I believe. He even made purses. Can you believe that? It's really hard to do, to even make wallets. So he would have they would make requests that he would do for them. They were pretty expensive because it's kind of a lost craft, I guess you could say. One that's not really done a whole lot anymore. Because all the wallets, everything like that, purses are all mass produced. So who needs, to spend a whole lot of money to go buy a specially made one? Some people, you would be surprised, would be interested in doing that thing. I've even sold a few myself, mostly to really good friends and their family. But I'm not great at doing this stuff, and my grandfather's friend actually taught me how to do some of this stuff. I bought this kit by myself. It's a pretty big kit considering. So this craft is really expensive and time consuming. You have to understand that right now if you ever want to look into it in the future. It does cost a lot of money. The kit costs a lot of money. They are all expensive. You have to take very good care of them so you don't waste your money. So another expensive part is the leather. You have to work with pieces of leather. It depends on what you want to make. Usually, if you buy a big piece of leather, then you can cut, little, whatever you need for a wallet, probably like this big for a wallet maybe. And then you just cut little things out for it. If you want to make a belt, you make sure you cut the right size out and things like that. So, like for this, it was a pretty big piece of leather until I started making, things out of it. I cut other pieces out and make watch bands, wristbands, belts. So this is supposed to be a wristband. It is just super long right now. I need to cut it probably about right here, from here to here. This is really good, clean leather. Usually want to start making the cuts and everything on that when it's fresh and not dry. You don't want your leather to dry out, because then it's really hard to make cuts and impressions and stuff on it, like with the stamps. So you want to keep your leather in an airtight box or maybe a bag or something, which I, of course, didn't do, and most of it's dried out. So you take pieces of paper. I can't remember the exact name for them, but you trace these on the leather, and that's what you do. It's like mostly, right here. Not sure what this would be for, but you just cut it out after that. You make sure you have it all traced out, and then you start making your cuts, and then you can add little tiny things, stamps like these, that you just push down on the leather right here to make indents and stuff. You can make lines. There's even smiley faces. They're kind of new. They're like emojis, I guess. So to cut the leather, they are razor blades, so you have to be very careful with them. They're very sharp. So this one comes down like this. It is, and then there's another one that's straight across. They're both completely different, but still very dangerous and very sharp. So at the ends right here, they spin. So this makes it easy because you just hold on with your thumb, like so, like that. And then you hold it really tight and you make the cuts. You just like that. Super easy, super simple. So I probably don't use half this stuff as how it's actually intended to be used. But, I bought it, so I'm going to do what I'm going to do with it. So I usually make wallets. They're hard. I know how to do it, but it's hard for me to explain how I do it, I guess. So, like these. This is supposed to be a wallet that I ordered online because I didn't want to have to, cut everything out, get it all prepared. I just wanted to make the indents and things like that. I already had all the stuff, so it was all ready to go. It's all cut out. It's got the little holes in it. So this is what I use them for. I stamp out the holes like this. Depends on the size, bigger, you know, smaller. This is probably smallest size. And then you just stamp down on it. And then you use wire, string, well, just string, like right here. And then you just loop it through, pull it tight, and there you have a wallet. This might not be a wallet because it's a bit too light, or it's just a super light wallet. I've seen some people do some really amazing things, like make some really, really beautiful wallets. So this stuff is hard to do. It is time-consuming, expensive. Letters are expensive to buy, actually. I only have two, a V and an N, which I don't really use that often. So all these pieces are all stamps, razors, everything you need to make little indents, incisions, whatever you need into your leather. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day.